Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's happy holidays. Happy holidays. Oh yeah. I know it's been a while. It has been quite a minute. Just thought I would hop on the mic real quick with y'all and have that holiday discussion. You see the name of the episode. This is another edition of the Home for the Holidays series, I guess. So I guess I've been doing this every holiday season that I've been on. So I think this is the fourth one. Yeah, I think it's the fourth one that I've done. So every holiday season there's something, some experience, something to share. But y'all know what it is. As always, just give me a second. Let me share this thing on out, and we'll get the comments up and pop in. So just let me share the stream out in a few different places, and we'll get started with the show. Apologies for delaying it this long, but it's a good and a serious show we got on the way here. There we go. So just give me a few minutes here so I can get this on out. Man. Mhm. All right. We got one last place to get it to. And we'll be all to the good. Oh man. One little second here. All right. Cool. Well, yeah, look, I know I don't do the episodes all the time, but hey, when I'm around and it be on the cracking. What's going on, Jean Pierre? Can't wait to see you next week, brother. Shout out ATL. So yes, I will be in Atlanta for Christmas this year. So I think I did Mexico. Was it last year? I'm not sure. I think it was last year. Yeah, I keep track of everything. But either way, so I've been going for a minute. I guess since the last time we did an episode, I went home for the holidays for Thanksgiving. Home for me is Milwaukee. Shout out Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out Giannis. So put some respect on the Milwaukee Bucks name if y'all talking about them, because we for real. So yeah, I've just been around, just making some moves, loving the weather here in Houston. Had a great time with my friends out in Vegas for my friend's 40th birthday. So, just life's just been chill, but like I told y'all before, if I got something to say, I'm gonna do a show. So, but before we jump into the real stuff, I did come across this peculiar brand that I never even heard of before. They have a product I never even knew was like possible, I guess. So, this brand, it's called Koala Swim. Let me make sure. Yes, it's called Koala Swim. And these guys offer no tuck undergarments for women in the trans community. Their products give the illusion of a camel toe without the need of tucking. Don't ask me the particulars how that works, but and I didn't. We definitely didn't go through it, but I did sit down with the owner of Koala Swim, and I want to roll that real quick before we jump into the home for the holidays section of the show, because I think this is a really great idea. It's something that people should know about. Men should know about it so they could purchase some products for their girls, and ladies, this could be an alternative to what you're already using. So summer bikini season is never all that far away. It'll be here before you know it, especially those of us in the South. We'll be back in the pool in about 4.5 months ish. So with that said, I'm going to roll this clip and check out this interview. All right. I'm with my main man, Michael David from koalaswim.com. What's going on, man?
How you doing, Chris?
Doing all right. So Michael hit me up and he told me about his company, and it was a really interesting idea. And I, as a man, thought it was interesting. I never heard of anything like it before. This different kind of swimwear, gym wear, undergarments that they're selling. But you know what? I'm not going to describe it and mess it all up, Mike. So I want you to just take it away and just tell us a little bit about your company, and then help us all understand exactly what your products do.
No problem. Here we go. So the company's koalaswim.com. We've been around for 35 years, and we've been designing products for transgender women that are a no tuck type of swimwear, where we repurpose the equipment to make it look like a vagina. And it's extremely effective. It's very comfortable. Our swimwear is designed to be worn in public, our gym wear at the gym. I mean, we're really about a camel toe look, which might be a little too extreme for some people, but something we love. And so I'm not only the owner, I'm the designer here too. So I've been
Okay.
designing these types of products for many, many years, and we're we've been doing the gay pride shows for probably the last 20, 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and uh, the designs are popular throughout the world. Where they're big in the United States, but they're also big in Germany, in uh, many of the European countries, and even in Asia. We're sending these products all over the place
Mm-hmm.
because it's unique. It's a non-tuck, and again, it's a repurpose of the equipment to make it look super feminine.
Okay. Really, one of the things that caught me, like in your descriptions of that, really was the non-tuck part about it. I'm like, wait, so I could get this, I could buy one of your products for my girlfriend, and she doesn't have to tuck, do any rearranging. She could just put this thing on, and she could be free at the beach, swimming pool, gym, wherever, and don't have to worry about anybody, seeing anything. Like that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, they're going to see something, but what they're going to see is the basically the outline of a vagina, and
Okay.
which is, I mean, in my opinion, it just doesn't get any more feminine than that. It's a thing of beauty.
For sure, for sure. Y'all check it out, koalaswim.com. We got a couple of pictures here of the products. One of them I had to kind of color on because I'm like, it may not be safe for the YouTubes and the Facebooks of the world. But these are some sweatpants that you guys have.
Yeah, that's those are our tights. Our tights are really popular. We have a lot of different designs, and I mean, you can really see just by looking right at it that uh, that there's just no other way to explain it. That would be a female wearing that, and which it is, for all intensive purposes. It's
Mhm.
designed for transgender women to be their most feminine selves.
Okay. Now this one, what is this? These are shorts.
Those are shorts, and they're made to use. They can be used as swimwear. They can also be used at the gym to work out in. It keeps you nice and well packaged.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to come slipping out of it. You're always going to look feminine, and it's unlike the way the design works is unlike anything else out there.
Gotcha.
And that's just one pair of shorts from a line of shorts that do the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of different styles of them.
Now this next one, is definitely one that would probably go under a two piece, a bikini, whatever. I don't know. Wouldn't be maybe not a thong, but would go underneath the two piece swimsuit. I'm assuming because it doesn't have the bulk of the other two designs here. As y'all see, we had to color out some stuff because just to make it as safe as possible, so I don't my videos don't get taken down. But
So
yeah.
So a suit like this type of design, this so-called camel toe front,
Mm-hmm.
it's available on thongs, bikinis, and G-strings,
Mm-hmm.
and they're actually made to be worn as you see them on the beach. Of
Mm.
course, you wear a top if you're at a beach that requires tops, and if not, you can go with just the bottoms.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's up. Look, guys, men listening to this, look, I see this as a pretty interesting Christmas present, I guess. I mean,
Valentine's Day,
yeah,
anything.
oh yeah, birthday, whatever. Look, I'm just saying, as men that date trans women, one thing we know is the painful experience that a lot of our women go through with tucking and how disorienting and how difficult it is to really move around, get around, be comfortable, really just let loose and have fun. Like I know it's the whole thing. I'm not speaking from experience on that. Obviously, I've never had to tuck or anything like that. I just know I've had, some girlfriends and loved ones, complain about it. It's just like, wait, so we can get this done without the tucking, without that painful
Yeah,
what they call it, the gaff or whatever. Like you don't have
yeah,
to do any of that kind of
exactly.
stuff. Like, yo, that is dope.
Yeah, it's a completely different experience.
That's what's
Period.
up. That's what's up. But Michael has been gracious enough to give away one of his products to a lucky viewer of the Men Like Us podcast. Instructions on how to enter for the giveaway are coming up right after this interview. So stay tuned and listen for how to, get yourself one of these for free. Try it out.
Yeah,
Shoots.
lots of fun.
Yeah. So go to now this is the website. It's koalaswim.com. And this I'm showing their blog page because the homepage isn't exactly fully safe for work because they show a little bit of like, this is how it actually works on there. We can't put that on YouTube yet. Facebook could take us down instantly. But
Yeah,
this is their
we're
blog
we're a
page. But
little on the explicit side.
yeah. Hey, I mean, look, if you're buying a product, you got to know how it works. I appreciate that. So, but check out koalaswim.com. Go on there, check out their products, and people should be looking on the the transformation designs, right? Is that it?
Correct.
All right,
Correct.
so you go to koalaswim.com, and then you can go to the transformation designs, and you'll find the Femwish camel toe workout leggings, tights, the transformation panties and transformation shorts, the lady gear
Yeah,
transformation shorts. You'll find all of that there. So
yeah.
check it out and peruse and see what's what. But yeah, I guess with that, you got anything else? Any last things you want to add before we peace out, Mike?
No, no, we're good. I think you covered it all, and there's a lot of different designs for them to look at. There's probably over, I don't know, 120 different
Oh wow.
styles. So, yeah, and some more explicit than others, but they'll get the idea.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, y'all. You heard it again. Check out koalaswim.com, and we out. Back to the show. All right. Thank you to Michael for doing that interview with the show and just showcasing the I'm sorry, now I'm tripping over my words like I was in the interview. I'm sorry, the swimwear, showcasing the swimwear for us and just talking about it, letting us know how it works. For those of you that are popping on the stream right now, you're like, what are they talking about? What is this? Koalaswim.com offers undergarments, swimwear, and gym wear for transgender women that creates the effect of having a camel toe. And wearing these products does not require tucking in the traditional sense that we know. And, I think it's a great idea for a lot of guys to know about this stuff and really buy some of these products and these are good, maybe not Christmas present, but just good present, something to just get your girl just like, hey, I know swimsuit season is coming up, try this product out. Or, hey, baby, I know you're hitting the gym a lot, but maybe try wearing these leggings or whatever. So I don't know. It just could be something to try out. I think it's a pretty dope product. I think it's innovative. Never heard of anything like it before. And I know I've heard the complaints about the pain and all of the downsides of having to tuck for a lot of the girls, for long periods of time and all that stuff. So if this is undergarments and swimwear and gymwear that can eliminate the need for that, then great. I support it all day. And in my support, we are giving away a free article of clothing, I guess. We're giving away some free koalaswim.com products. Well, really, a free koalaswim.com product to one lucky winner. So to enter the contest, all you have to do is email menlikeuspodcast@gmail.com. In that email, you need to just include a number, any number from 1 to 50. So in addition to the number from 1 to 50, you include your name, your address, and your phone number. That way I can get all that information over to Michael. He can get in contact with you. He can get you your prize. And I'm going to use a random number generator off of the internet. I'm going to use Google's random number generator to just generate a random number between 1 and 50, and whoever gets the closest one wins. And if we have a tie, whoever sent their entry in first wins. So everybody watching the streams, watching the videos, everyone listening on the podcast platforms, you have until not July. Wow, am I saying? Wow, hopeful thinking there, wishful thinking. December 22nd, a week from today, you have until December 22nd. So at midnight, technically midnight, the 23rd of December, 12 a.m. on December 23rd. That's the cutoff. So get your emails in, get your contest entries in, and get some free swag, because a lot of this stuff is not cheap, guys. That those gym leggings, they're $50. Save yourself $50. Enter a contest. So last again, just repeat it all over again. Send an email to menlikeuspodcast.com. I'm sorry, wow. menlikeuspodcast@gmail.com. Include a number from 1 to 50, your name, your address, and your phone number. And whoever the winner is, their information will get passed along to the folks at koalaswim.com, and they will coordinate with you on shipping your prize to you. So it's a fun little thing. It's our first giveaway. So I'm happy to facilitate. So on to the meat of the show, which is, home for the holidays 2023. On multiple shows, we talk about men being DL. We talk about men living in their truth. Myself and all of my co-hosts, we extol the positivity of living in your truth And making this choice, it comes with a lot of amazing things. Choosing to live in your truth. There's a lot of amazing things that it will bring to your life, and a lot of improvement that it will bring to your mental health. Your mental health will improve substantially after you make the decision to live in your truth. Embarking on this journey to live in your truth, to stop hiding, to stop worrying about what other people are thinking, to stop living in fear about people finding out that you are attracted to trans women, you date trans women, you have sex with trans women, whatever it is. Making that decision is going to lead to you being a better man, a more secure man, a more liberated, free man. The weight off of your shoulders is going to feel amazing. It will provide a euphoric feeling. That's for sure. You are going to know yourself better than you ever have, because part of this journey is really holding up a mirror and taking a deep look at yourself and trying to figure out what you want. What path do you want to walk on this planet? What do you want for you? So, letting go of that fear is a really good thing. And it has a lot of upsides. But sadly, it's not all sunshines and rainbows. I would be disingenuous if I were to only extol the positivities, the positive aspects of living in your truth, and choosing not to live in fear, and choosing not to keep your relationships and dealings with women in the transgender community a secret. Sadly, you still do have to contend with the opinions, feelings, faith, religion, whatever, upbringings of everybody else in your life, everybody else on this planet, the people at your job, if they find out, the people in your family. It can be bad. It can be good. I have had both experiences. I've had great family experiences. I've had bad family experiences. I've had great experiences with work, and I've had some experiences I would rather forget from other jobs in relation to this. In fact, I can say that all of this was a part all of this was a part of me losing my job. So, being fired. So it was a whole thing. But all things kind of coalesced, and I ain't gonna get into particulars, but what I can say is all of this was a part of it. And obviously it doesn't feel good to have that be a part of a negative thing that happened to me in my life. But the holidays, they're a challenging time for all of us. There's nothing easy about family. Sometimes family and friends can be very difficult. When it comes to, I don't even know. I guess, and when it comes to just like, seeking acceptance, proper treatment, basic human decency from the people that you thought you were your friends, or the people that you love, or the people that say they love you. So if you want, I've shared my experiences in relation to my family and other Home for the Holiday episodes. And by all means, go back and check those episodes out, because I shared some real stuff there. And I'm gonna share some real stuff this time, because it's always something going on with family. So, I went home for Thanksgiving this year. I had a great time with my family overall. I spent a lot of time with my grandmother. She is dealing with dementia right now, 83. I spent a lot of time with her. I spent a lot of time with my great grandmother. She's 104 years old, doesn't have dementia. She is sharp as ever, sharp as ever, hungry as ever. So I was up there and, bringing her food, getting all the quality time in I could, because I live in Texas. My family's back in Milwaukee. But, this year's trip wasn't without its triggering moments. I'll just say that much. And again, I only share this just so that you guys can understand that, hey, this shit ain't all sunshine and rainbows. There will be some hardships. There will be some negative things. There's a lot of positive things. And I'm telling you, the positive far outweighs the bad. Trust me, but the bad is there. And I feel like my experience is, even in conversations in the men's only group that we have, the Men Like Us tribe, other men being vulnerable and speaking to their experiences. I'm like, damn, I'm not the only one going through this right now. And, a lot of times we get in our head and we think, dang, I got to deal with this and X, Y, Z. Other guys are dealing with the exact same thing at the exact same time of year. So, I'm still dealing with some family members acting funny towards me, acting weird. Like, I don't know. I had a relative, nondescript. Of course, I don't want to go in on everything. Give me a second to make sure I hit all my points here. But yeah, I had somebody acting funny at me, like, so, essentially, the family's around and everybody, people are, this was before Thanksgiving, but every, family all gathers anyways, leading up to Thanksgiving anyways. Everybody's hanging around. And, I come down, I'm walking around, I'm on the phone with my girlfriend. One of my family members put it together. Oh, they pieced it together that I'm on the phone with my girlfriend, and the awkward look of horror on their face and how they physically backed up away from me was so it drew everybody's attention to me and the whole thing. It was so awkward. It was so awkward. Like, she was backing away from me like she could catch something. Like, it was so weird. Like, the look, okay, I'm just back, like, just completely physically distanced herself from me when I was on a private phone call with my girlfriend. We weren't on speakerphone. I wasn't video chatting, none of that craziness. I had my little earbuds in. I was good. Didn't nobody hear her. Wasn't none of that. But it wasn't like I was trying to force myself on anybody and force my way of life and my lifestyle and all this other stuff. But it was just like, I'm like, bruh, I don't know. In that moment, I just chose not to react because I have been working on trying to not react to people instantly and trying to be less reactive, more stable in my emotional reactions. I don't want to show that too often. So it was just weird though. I was just like, why are you physically moving away from me? Like, you ain't gonna catch nothing, even if I walk by you and I'm on the phone. Like, what is so weird? Why is this a thing? But that wasn't really the most triggering thing in the world, in a sense. But that particular family member, I've had multiple conversations with about their faith and what they believe in Leviticus and all these other things, which is, whatever. People have their beliefs. And, I think, during this holiday period, we are celebrating a religious holiday in, just a week, just a little bit over a week. But, at the end of the day, your religion is your religion, and that should be for you. But, your religion should not dictate. Your religion shouldn't have you treating people weird or, acting weird towards people or physically distancing yourself from people like you're going to catch something. That should not be. But, the most triggering event this holiday visit was, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to catch up on these comments here. But I guess the most triggering event that happened this weekend was, and I actually got really, really upset. I was starting to get loud. I was starting to cuss. They got me, y'all. They got me. So I had an uncle that passed away, and at his funeral, I took a picture with I took a group picture. And when I took this group picture, one of my relatives who was in the picture, straight up blocked me on social media. This dude is, he's been working his whole life trying to be famous. and he distanced himself from me. He was like, I don't want to be associated with all that. Trans people gonna be liking and comments on that picture. I don't want no weirdos in my DMs. I don't want no weirdos in my comments on my post and all this other junk. And I'm just like, wait, what? Okay. I mean, you could have just asked me to like crop you out or untag you or whatever. Like I tag all my family. It's just a thing I do. But that whole thing happened. I was quite disappointed with the reaction, and he fed me a whole bunch of BS like, oh, I don't want to choose sides, and I just want to live my life and this, and this. And I'm like, dude, well, whatever. So, that whole incident was a little triggering. I was quite upset that I was not given the benefit of the doubt or an opportunity to accommodate his requests behind the scenes, but instead I just get blocked on all social media platforms. But that whole situation came up, and this individual's sibling came to me and started telling me, hey, just so you know, like such and such is feeling like you disrespected him by posting this picture on the internet where like trans people can see it, and where that whole community is going to be at liking it and commenting on it and interacting with it. And, he's feeling disrespected, and you should, in the future, you should ask permission before you post people's pictures on social media. Mind you, these are group photos, group family pictures. If you follow me on social media, I post my group family photos because I think my family is amazing, and I think we're a good looking bunch. And I think, family and love and all that stuff it's just a beautiful thing, especially around the holidays. But I was really starting to get triggered by this family member that was trying to tell me that I need to be asking people's permission to post, because when I post, trans people see it and they don't want trans people liking their stuff and commenting on their stuff, and they don't want all this other junk. And I'm like, yo, this is my family. I ain't never gonna ask somebody for permission to post a family photo. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know who you think you are. You don't nobody know you. You're not really famous. Okay. But it was absolutely ridiculous. And this dude was just like, yo, you need to see it from everybody else's point of view, that you're disrespecting folks by putting it in a place where, these people can like it and be all over it and blah, 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 blah. And, I'm just like, yo, man, it's my family. I ain't never asked for permission for nothing. And the very thought that somebody should have to ask their family for permission to post a photo on their own social media is absolutely ludicrous. Nobody asks for permission to post group family photos. You got granddad, the cousins, the aunts, everybody. Nobody asks for that. But now all of a sudden I have to because I date trans women and I'm connected to the trans community, and that's something that they just don't want. Even they don't want their photos to even touch it. And I'm just like, wait, what? Okay. Well, first off, this is my family. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to with photos taken on my phone. If any of you guys don't understand what do you call it? Well, copyright law. If you took the photo, you own the photo, and you can do whatever you want to with the photo. Even if somebody tried to sue you for it, ain't shit they can do. That's your photo. You're the copyright holder. You can post it wherever you please. Now, if somebody else took the photo, then the person who did take the photo could ask for you to take it down, and legally you would have to, but who's going to get a lawyer for all this junk? So anywho, I guess the real kicker about all of this stuff, and that was something that was also heating me all the way up, was this particular family member that was telling me I need to ask everybody's permission to post a photo. This family member is a DL man who has been having sex with and he's been with trans women longer than me. He was doing this before me. He's still doing it. Still doing it now. I mean, that was the crazy part about it. But because this dude is DL, he don't understand. Like he's looking at it like I got my family life over here and my trans life over here. I fuck the girls, and then I have this other life and I keep them separate. There's a wall in between. So in his DL crazy, low vibrational way of thinking, it made sense that there should be a wall between trans community and family shit. Which for me, obviously there isn't. There isn't. I don't do that stuff. I don't play that stuff. And in fact, I had a spiritual experience. I had a spiritual experience that really pushed me over the edge. I know people don't believe in like prophets or any Christians, and sometimes in the church there's prophets and there's people that are clairvoyant and all that kind of stuff. But I had an experience where they were like, "Hey, man, you got to get off the fence. You got to get off the fence. Pick a side, fool. Stop playing both sides. Stop trying to have your personal life over here and then your trans life over. Stop doing that." And it was like either go one way or the other. And I chose, and I went the direction I'm in right now. So, and I tore that wall all the way down. All of my shows are shared on my personal social media accounts. Everybody knows, family, whoever. I don't care who knows. I ain't hiding from nobody. But that's how I live my life. And for my cousin who's DL, he can't see that obviously ain't gonna work for me. I'm not here to hide and separate family from my friends in the trans community or my connections to the trans community. Like, no, I'm not separating none of that ish. I'm not hiding. I'm not running in fear. I'm good. So, it was quite frustrating. It was quite frustrating, a little hurt. It was quite frustrating and hurtful. I think that's why I really started to get loud and started swearing. I was actually hurt. I was hurt by the fact that people were saying that me and like I have to ask for permission to post my own family social media photos because of essentially who and what I am, which is I'm a man who openly deals with women in the trans community, openly associates myself with women in the trans community. I date women in the trans community. I have friends in the trans community. I have connections here, personal connections. And I got plenty of male friends, in the trans community, trans men and cis men. Like, just because of who I am and what I am, now I have to ask for permission, and I have to get people's permission to post my own family's photos on my social media. I think that was really that whole thing was hurtful. Feeling singled out for just because I guess just for who I am and what I am. It was really hurtful, and that at that point I started to get upset. And one thing my therapist, therapist I used to see, one of the things I always remember that one of the first things she said to me, she was like, anger always stems from hurt. If you run into somebody and they're angry and they cuss and X, Y, and Z, on some level, that person has been hurt or offended or done wrong in their minds. And that hurt. I start flaring up. I actually had to apologize to my mom for that because I got a little out of control, and she's a Christian woman. I don't want to offend her sensibilities. But that was really the triggering event for this year's holiday adventures. I'm still struggling with getting my family comfortable with me and with me dating trans women, and it's a struggle. It's not easy. It's a process. And for anybody else who's dealing with family trouble with parents, aunts, cousins, brothers, sisters who just don't get it, who are antagonistic, who just say, "Hey, those are men you're dating, you're gay, X, Y, and Z." On some level, we got to have grace. On some level, we got to have grace for our family members. only because, A, they didn't choose this life, but B, it takes time for people to come around. Like everybody got to have their own transition in life. As trans attracted men, trans amorous men, we have our own journey. We have our own mental transition that we have to go through to get in a place where we can do this thing and do it right. Our family members have to go through and figure out what's right for them and find their comfortable place as well. For a lot of people, this is all new. Even though transgender people have been around forever, for a lot of our family members, their proximity to you is the first time they've ever been in proximity to anything LGBT in their personal lives. So, but I do have my struggles, but I'm actually doing Christmas with my family in Atlanta, which should be an amazing experience. So there won't be a Home for the Holidays episode with this trip because it's the other side of the family, which is a lot more accepting, more loving, more family first. My this side of the family chose me. They chose me over their own bullshit. So, that's I give them all the credit in the world for coming around and making that turn so quick and just saying, hey, you know what? That's our nephew, that's our cousin, that's our my grandson, that's my whatever. We love you and we're gonna rock with you till the wheels fall off. Like that is some ish I mess with. So I appreciate it. I love my family and I can't wait to have a beautiful Christmas with my family, my girlfriend, and just enjoy the love and beauty that being in a Black family brings. So I can't wait to do that. Me and my girlfriend, we're hosting my family for a family game night. She's gonna be doing the cooking, and I'm gonna be helping out, setting up for the thing. Like we're gonna have a whole thing at our Airbnb, which is gonna be great. The fact that we get to host a family and everybody's so comfortable with my girlfriend. They've been absolutely amazing. Now this is the other side of the family I'm talking about, not the one that I just got done talking about. So, anywho, that's really all I got for y'all today. Just remember to have grace with our loved ones and, do your best to hold on to those family relationships and, don't, don't throw it out. Don't throw family members away so quickly. They going through stuff and hopefully they'll get in on the other side of all that. All right. So with that, I am out. Actually, right before we go, I'm gonna put out another call once again to if you want to enter our first our giveaway. I know it's going from serious, it's really flipping to weird moods here. But enter the contest. We are giving away a free Koala Swim product. For those of you that are new to the stream right now, I know it's been a minute. Koala Swim is it's a line of swimwear and gymwear products that gives the illusion of a camel toe, and it's a tuck-free line of products that allows women in the trans community to show a camel toe. So actually, let me share this because I know we got new people here. They didn't even see the interview at the beginning of the show. So we're just going to show this one more again right here. So, this is one of the workout leggings, tights or leggings they have. And, the whole thing is, the whole point of it all is to, show a camel toe. So this is non-tuck clothing, undergarments, a whole line of products that they have there. And if you want to win a free product from them, send an email to menlikeuspodcast@gmail.com. Include a number from 1 to 50. Your name, your address, and your phone number. I'm going to use a random number generator to pick the number. And once the number is selected, that is the number. And whoever gets closest to the number wins. And if there's a tie, then whoever sent their entry in first wins. So I think that is all of the promotion stuff I have. I guess I guess the really the end of all this is men, because this show is for you. Um if you are having trouble during the holidays, I know that other guys are having issues with parents. One of the guys, like, I mean, his mom just straight up asked him, like, can you just not do this anymore? Can you just not be gay anymore? Like, can you please stop? Like, are you done with this? Is the phase over yet? Which is just wild, But if you need to talk about this stuff, please find our Facebook group. It's called the Men Like Us Tribe on Facebook. Give me a second. I'll bring up the dang on thing. Hopefully I can. Yeah. Give me a second. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is men. This is the men's group only, ladies. No women allowed. Men only. Trans men, you are welcome to join us as well. But yes, join the Men Like Us Tribe. I don't know how to hide this thing. Nope, don't know how to hide it. Either way, so join the Men Like Us Tribe and get in there and just rap with us about it. There are plenty of guys that are eager to have conversation, to share. We have some very vulnerable conversations in there. It's an amazing space to be in. It's a great place to get support. It's a great place to find friends in your own city. I actually found a few of my friends here in Houston through, these Facebook groups. And, having friends that you can just talk to in person, go to a bar with, hang out with, whatever. It's like, it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling to not lone wolf it in public and actually be able to verbally just talk with somebody and just kick it with somebody in person and just, share your struggles. And you can speak with somebody who identifies with you and has similar experiences. So please, men, if you're looking for support, if you're looking for a community, join the Men Like Us Tribe on Facebook. I get it. Not everybody's on Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook account and you're going to create a brand new Facebook account to join us with, let me know, because new Facebook accounts instantly get blocked. We don't do scammers and all that stuff in the group. We actually screen people. So get in contact with me if you need to make a new account to join our group. But yep, that's it, y'all. I will see y'all most likely after the new year. So everybody have a great Christmas and have a blessed New Year's and 2024. Got here sooner than we thought it would.